Before the video starts today, let me tell you a little bit about Revive Football. Revive Football is a website where you can get replica historic football kits from Milan to Man City and even international ones. You can also get a mystery box where you can get a completely random historic kit. There's even a page where you can request a kit to be put on there for the future. On top of that, they've got free worldwide delivery, money back guarantee and 24/7 support if anything goes wrong with your kit. So make sure you check out Revive Football before or after the video. There is also a promotional code on screen right now which you can use and in the description for 10% off your order. So we are back again in a decent position in the league. You can see I've done a little bit of work with this setup, seeing as I didn't get a video out the other day. I thought I need to do something, as we definitely, well, I'd say definitely, I hope we can do something today. Get 3 points every time we play and make a big signing I have in mind. Yes guys, I've changed my mind. As welcome back to the Pirates FC Career Mode episode number 7 of season number 5 right here, as we're going to try and cook with gas and cook within the transfer time we have allotted. As if you haven't seen the video before this, please watch it, even though I've straight away spoilt it for you on your screen. If you haven't looked at the screen yet and you're just listening to this, go to that last video, as today we start off with Stade de Reims, but we may not start off with that. We may start out with an outgoing, as one player has had a bid accepted for him and still is at the club for the time being. So hopefully he does leave. Well, hopefully he leaves. It's a decent player, but we do want him out, as then we'll have deadline day as well. Nantes, Nimes, Angers, and let's see how far we go. As these games that we have today don't look as bad as the ones in the last episode, but we had a really easy game to end it off. And we didn't make it easy. Spoiler alert, we were absolutely hammered by a team in the league below. And our team is dead on energy. We went out for the attack, but we were let down by one player. And without naming any names, the backup goalkeeper in between the sticks. That's what I was meaning to say. Not the best performance from our youth keeper. It was our starter last year, as where we have it. Our player does leave straight away. It is Abdul Rabdan Baba. He's going to go for 14 or almost 14 million to... can't remember the team right now, but it's a good bid, whatever it is, as it takes us to 62 million and loads in the wages. I'm going to show you my transfer hub. We have these players on right here. I've added, of course, we need a new left back to replace Baba. Niels Nkulu is good, but I've added Luca Dignan from Piemonte Calcio, who is aging. He's older than Baba by 1 year, but of course a lot better in my opinion. And then Romain Perud, who's just gone to West Ham, but I'm going to monitor him. And Iran Lozia, who's a midfielder going into his prime, who I did actually like the look of, and we are scouting more. I am going to wait for some of them scouting reports to come back before we pull the trigger on a signing, because a couple of them are left backs and left wing backs themselves. So we are going to play this first game. But of course it's the last one in this window. So then after this we will definitely get some business done. I'm not just having one player go out and no signings come in. That is not how we roll, as Verbruggen wants to be back in the team. And that's the most obvious change I've ever seen. As this is the team we're going to go with. It's going to be Verbruggen in net. Jan Valery Bamba Duvern is going to come into the team and actually be the captain, because Willy Bolly is going to be replaced. And Duvern is our future player. We brought him in for the potential he has over Big Willie, as Badashield's going to be in the centre, of course. I'm putting trust in him, and Nkulu has to be a left wing back for this one, although it is again 16th place side. Can't take anything for granted though. With Masengo, Ceballos and Elise the midfield, it's really on form. By far our best position, with Maleka and Mateta up front, because Kryzan and Leonard both played in the last one, so they're both going to get a rest, and hopefully we won't give, who is the team we're playing, I've already forgot. It is Stade de Reims a rest. We are not going to let them just sit there. We need back to 4th spot quick. And let's have a look how the opposition line up today. Travelling to our places, and Ndaye is in goal. It's only going to be 4 at the back. Fouquet, Diniz, Arujo and Rueg, with Lope, Natese and Thorsviet in front, with Kuetska, Danilo and Cafaro just in front of them. It's a 4-3-3. And when we were in this bottom division, Stade de Reims were a team we could actually never get past. A really solid outfit, but we are hoping and praying that that fact has changed right here, as they are struggling in the league. We've kicked on a lot, in fact almost in Europe, as we do like to run into each other still. We're not a complete team just yet, as That tells Bayer's giving it away straight away. As Cafaro gives the ball into Danilo right here, and CAREERMODE are going to start off the better team. It's actually Lope who had a bit of an angle right there. Good shepherding away from it's Bamba as he's come across, but still the man tries to get away. We have got a tackle and it's passed all around. And Benoit Badashil in the centre of the centre-backs gets his tackling comfortably. He needs support though. Can't go all the way, the big man, but does give it onto Jackson Malaika, who's partnering up with Mateta. First time in a while. They usually don't do well together, them two. As we're going to try and pass it up and see. The passing just isn't there. We've lost it already. As Lope gives it around the corner into Kutesa here. As Kutesa's going to try and run it as he's got a pass in the middle to Lope. Trying to get back out wide towards Jan Valery, but no. They're just keeping the ball off of us. It's good passing right here. Lope tackle. Benoit though. And Dani Ceballos, as I can't be doing these highlights all the time where we just lose the ball. As it's a good ball this time from Elise into Jean-Philippe Mateta on an angle. Shoots though and die with a good save. Can we try and keep this in? No, we can't, but it will be a corner ball. A good save from the keeper. Probably the best chance of the game so far for either side, as we're going to control Badashil. He's the big head instead of Bolly now, as he doesn't get on it. But we're still doing kind of okay for ourselves as Muteski or Munetzi, I think it was. Into Thornvice right here as Munetzi gets on it again. Danilo tried to tag him a little bit, but they are around us. In the middle, Jan Valery. Great tackle for once, and he's actually intercepted it again. Good from Jan. As Dani Ceballos now to try and use a bit of pace to get away, but still they're keeping us back. As Malaika, what can Jackson Malaika do right here? Tries to give it to Danny, and we just can't get the ball around the corner. 35 minutes in now, all square. And Danilo is actually around us right here. He's got the ball into Thornsvite. Stade de Reims are not a bad team at all, I'll tell you that for free, as they are coming at us a lot right here, and it will be their corner. Very, very uneventful on shots so far in this game, but we're going to keep on plodding along and trying to hopefully warm up to some shots ourselves, as we have got that away. Monetsky to pick up on it. Alvaro, it's round the corner, and this could cause some problems. Please get there. Yes, Verbruggen. So can we do something just before half-time? I'm going to throw it straight out to Mateta. Jean-Philippe with a good turn. Gives the ball on to Han Noah, and Malaika making the run, but pass isn't off. And for about the 1.2 millionth time this season, it is a half that finishes Paris FC 0, Stade de Reims 0. Well, not just these teams all the time, but every single game we've had recently has been 0-0 at half-time, and it's always changed. You just got to make sure it's in our favour. As there's a man gone down straight away in this second half, and I'm sorry to say it because he is injured, but at least something's happened in this half. As Elise now with it, he's going to dribble to the side and wait for an option, but can't really find one as Jan Valery makes a move. Can we get that through right there? It might bounce to us. It has done. Malaika very lucky to get on the end of this, or Mateta, as he cuts inside. Jean-Philippe Mateta goes to pull the trigger. Masengo, keep it, please, as he's lost it already. And Thornvice to pass it out. That was another chance. We're just not able to bloody take it, as it's Thornverst now around the corner. Straight to Bart Verbruggen. That was one of the easiest saves he'll ever have to make, if I can get my words out. As Elise now around the corner into Malaika. Now onto Jean-Philippe Mateta, as he turns out, and where can he run? Straight into Thornverst, who's been honestly one of the best players this game, as the try and gives it back, and we are tackled instantly. 63 minutes on the clock, and for once I think I'm going to pause the game and make a bloody substitution, because Mateta and Malaika just don't work together. It's time for Leonard. Time for the youngster to try and make an impact, as Thornverst pushing forward, and the tackle is made. It's going to be a throw-in right in the corner. At least it's not a corner. As Cafaro, is he going to manage to get this in? Yes, it's over the head of Niels Nkulu to Manetzi. Now on to Thornverst again as Rueg. I'm just feeling a bit bored in this game. I don't want them to score, obviously, but if they do, I'd be very ashamed. But Badashil with a great interception onto Dani Ceballos, and Simon Leonard with it right now as Leonard Elise is in front. It's on to Michael Elise. Can we get the men in the box? It looks like we are. But I'm going to try and cut inside right here. Onto Leonard. One more onto Hanno and Masengo, as we're trying to walk it in a little bit. Cross back in. Elise. Surely a nudge in the back. Nothing is given though, and that is an absolute steal for them, as Cafaro turns back though. He's got nowhere to go. Now over the top again to him though, as Cafaro does turn. Turns again. Beautiful skill, I've got to say, from the opposition, but a big tackle this time from Badashil, who's going to step forward. Keep going, Badashil. Now with the pass inside to Jean-Philippe Mateta, who will run here from Elise. Elise to cut back himself. Now around the corner again into Leonard. What can Leonard do right here? Simon, can he find the angle? He cannot. Elise, you've got to read that ball going behind you. It's just terrible. And the fact we might draw or possibly lose this game is gut-wrenching because we've been all over them in possession, but shot-wise, to be fair, we've been shocking ourselves. As Ceballos, Leonard, let's change it, shall we? Mateta, Leonard, make that run. Go on, you're there, you're there, you're there. Fouquet with the pass back to the keeper and Day, but pressure, boys. We've got 4 minutes this game left, and this is a game we've got to be winning if we're going to get into this 4th spot. So we're flooding forward a lot right here. Bamba, great tackle in the middle. It's Jean-Philippe Mateta, blasted at the defender. Took too long with it as they're going to actually try and break here, and I've sent a lot of players forward. Oh dear, it's Contessa. He's around us. He's going to get the pass over the top. He is. On to Danilo. One more into the back post for Bruggen. Oh my days. What a counter from them and what a save from our keeper. As it looks like it will be a 0-0 at the moment. Get this away and it's gone on goal, but that is the end of the game. 0-0. Not the best, I'm afraid. We've got to be doing better against opposition like that. And I think the only way to improve, to be fair, signing players. And that result does take us down to 6, but, you know, it's still around the vicinity. We can definitely get back up there. And as we do play today as well as Montpellier on form this season. But Lyon trying to sneak up. They are 5 points behind, though. So we do have a bit of breathing room. Can't ask for everything as we've got some scatter pots back right here. But Simon Leonard, interest from Liverpool. Every single big team wants his name, but it's going to be rejected again. I'm going to keep him there this season. Bit unrealistic, I know, as that one definitely is. Maleka, a player that shouldn't be on the bench, but is. Still got potential, though, and Lyon is a potential rival with the position they're creeping up on in the league, so that's a no-go. And what I'm doing, because, of course, do I see it as fully realistic as going for a Juventus defender? No, but I'm looking if they have players above Digne. They have Acuna, who's another veteran, and they have Jose Gaya. So Luca Digne, I think he's my option. I've got the scout reports from the other two, not interesting me one bit. So Luca Digne can replace Baba, coming back to France, one of the best French left-backs I've seen, well, definitely in real life in a while. So I'm going to approach to buy him and really hope to get his signature. I do suspect it's not going to be easy though, as we're going to offer the fee of what he's or just under his evaluation, because I do know his age. 33 million for Luca Digne. As long as they don't walk away, they want 53. Now that is absolutely bloody ridiculous. 35, his evaluation we can meet. Of course I can manoeuvre with sell-on clauses in this one because of course he is old, as sticking to the target. And to be fair, well done to them. I'm definitely not paying it, being very cheeky as 15%. They can have, they don't want it. They want 53 million for Luca Digne. 44 is probably the highest I'm willing to go. Look how old he is. As they say yes. Shocked me a bit right there. 44 million though is a lot for him. It is a lot. But screw it. We've got the money. We'll get another budget in, of course, the summer next year. Why not? We need a player like this who can be captain, who can flood down that wing, and of course get us into continental competitions, because he is in one himself right here. As I'm going to be cheeky and offer important. He's going to come back with crucial. Yes, he will get it. Has to play as a left wing back as well. That's something that doesn't come with a bargaining, but it's definitely something that I anticipate. As 2 years to everyone over 30 is my go-to strategy. 84 million release clause. Okay, if anyone pays that, they can have him. We can definitely have him at this age as wage-wise. He's on 100k at the moment. I will offer him 80 plus a big signing on bonus, because it's going to be hard to kind of keep him. An appearance fee as well. We'll go with 25 games, 400k. As please don't turn it down. He sees it as reasonable. Maybe I could have gone cheaper, but I don't care. We have our first, I would say, big player in the club. And yes, I know we've got other recognisable names, but this guy is honestly the real deal. Luca Digne coming into the squad, 85 rated. Yeah, I think maybe Antiste got close to that, but Digne definitely the highest we've had in a while. So certain to shore up that defence. Like I said, I am not hiding from the fact he's going to be captain. De Vrij, that last game didn't see much of him, and he's not really a born leader, is he? Maybe at Brestois, where he was one of the better players, but Digne is our man. As here we are going into deadline day, and let's have a look how much we've spent. I think that was the only signing we've made. 44 million. Yes, 44 million and 30 million out. Is a left back for a left back, or wing back for a wing back. I'm very happy with that. So we have got another offering right here in Stade de Reims, the team we've just played, looking at Martin. They were looking over our shoulder onto our bench, and we really can't sell like reserve players at the moment. It's a good bid. If we had more reserve players, I would have accepted it. As Campanini's had an approach made for him from Feyenoord. Oh, contracts. Bloody forgot about them. Who's low on contracts at the club right here? We're going to go to the squad hub and let's have a look. We're going to go over to financial. If you didn't know, this is how you look. Financial order. Masengo, Bolly, Leonard, Chigui, Manduki, Campanini. I think I want to sign all of them on. Maybe not Chigui and maybe not Campanini. Now he's finding another club. If I can maybe squeeze that down from an important squad role he has. He's a good backup. Of course, starting with Hannoa right here as he wants a 4-year extension, a crucial role this time, disregard a release clause, and this wage is going to be kind of hard to fathom for him. I am going big. I want to pay my players more than I usually do now. We've got high wage budgets and we're getting another one in the summer, so how does 40k a week sound, Hannoa? You can't turn that down. No, he can't. Hannoa Masengo is going to be one of the highest paid players at the club. Brilliant wage. There he goes. He sits now third on wages, just above Elise and behind Jean-Philippe Mateta. And Willy Bolly, I'm going to try and knock him to rotational, which he doesn't accept. Okay, this may be hard. Do you know what? I'm going to say bye to Willy Bolly. I know we've had the opportunity to sell him, but if a player's not going to take the role I really want to give him, I'm not going to keep him. And he stares me down on his way out of my office. Yeah, I know guys in the comments are telling me De Vrij over Bolly because he's got more potential, and I know he's 33-year-old, so bye-bye. Bye-bye, Big Willie, as Simon Leonard is definitely a player I'm hoping will sign. We've just literally rejected Juventus and Liverpool to keep him at this club, so he wants a sporadic role. It's crucial the time he's playing at the moment, as we will accept that. A contract of 5 years. He's a youth player. I want him here for a long time. He does accept that, which I expected. No release clause, yes. And what wage do we give him? I mean, he does have sparkling potential. I'm going to go for 10k, no bonuses. Will he accept that? I think he should, and does. Welcome Simon Leonard for 6 years. As good as a signing that as. Here we go, on to our old boys we do want to keep. However, Manduki, is he retiring? He might be retiring, you know, he can't do anything about it. Doesn't say anything about it as well as Campanini then. Chigui is definitely a player who's gone. I am just breezing over that name if you didn't realise. But Campanini I would like to keep as a backup. So, squad role, we'll go for rotational. See if we can get him on that. Beautiful. Of course, he's not important anymore. No offence. 2-year contracts is perfect. Can still outweigh his options when he gets past his prime. Except no release clause. And the wage. 10k. Perfect. Campanini will stay to be on the bench. To tempt him with the money, but perfect in my eyes. Absolutely perfect business we've done today, as we've still got 6 hours left of this deadline day and the potential for players to leave. Don't know about any more signings as we have one here. Niels Nkulu, AZ Alkmaar. Seeing as we lost a left back, I don't want to lose another, even though he's back up, so no. And just a couple more hours. In fact, one. I didn't even realise I'd skipped that far, as there's going to be a bid after the whistle, isn't there? Come on. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at his. No, it's Andre asking to play against Nantes the day straight after. So I think it's a team game, mate. I know you're an old experienced head, but no. As what I'm going to do right here is put Youth Academy scouts out, and I'm actually going to check my youth who have been out for half a year so far. Something I need to do more often is, hang on, we could get a better scout. I mean, the Belgian one's doing really well. I won't sack him. I'll sack the Swiss one. Sorry, mate. But we do have money at the moment for a better one. And Camille Leerk looks like that better one. 2 5-star, 5 stars now. We are building up this academy. As we'll send this one to the Netherlands. Haven't been there in a while. Pay him a lot of money. Belgium one always goes to Belgium, but I don't know what I want. I'm gonna go defensive minded. Let's look for a defensive player. This one going to France for another defensive minded player. Want a good centre back. Next, Colleen. As speaking of next upcoming players, Lucas Barrio out on loan, doing okay for himself, up 3. Gile up none. Hernandez at 1. Sar at 1. I think these 3 centre-backs, like I said, we need a new defensive youth player because these 3 kind of dusted at the moment. Not that great. Powell's 74 rated. Jeez, he's coming on a lot. Fenerbahce, very good potential in him. Love it. Trulier, 77. He may be pushing for a place in the squad. Gerner hasn't gone up anything at Bruges. Keulemans, 65. I think he needs another loan after this one. Burped right there. Nice, who should be the superstar, overtaken by Powell, 69 rated. Fuchs, 68. Noel, 65. He's lacking. Come on, Noel, you was a bright spark. Escalante, 71. Only up 1, but okay. Martial, 72 at 18. He's got more potential than Simon Leonard. Sacha Martial, doing really well at Huddersfield. As Jean, not so much. Can't wait till they come back as it's 18th place. Nantes up next, as we're going to make 1 change. They are lower down in the league. Oh no, 2 changes of course. It's going to be Baumann and Leonard, the youth, making that usual rotation. But of course, Nkulu's out for Luca Digne to start on his debut. Can't wait to see how the new captain does. I don't care if he's not had long with the players. He is leading us out in Nantes. And I think it's pronounced Nantes? Nantes? I think it's Nantes that I looked it up actually. As Fusato is in net for Nantes. There you have Agu, Castello, Azuiem and Agbeniu at the back. Martinez, Illich, Marquez and Simon, with Wind and Cardona up front. New striker alert as Digne, the captain's first touch being with his hand and not giving away a free kick. But he didn't expect that one as Baumann turning around, giving it on to Dani Ceballos right here, who's supposedly on really good form. By the way, I looked at his ratings as Leonard chips it up towards him. He's never winning a header. And Ilicic onto Wind right here as he turns out and gives it to Marquez. As Marquez really good to keep the ball glued to his foot right there, and Wind making a move, but we do get a little nick on that. And Verbruggen to just snap it up as Leonard tries to get a pass over the top straight away. Doesn't work out for him. Onto Cardona. Cardona through to Illich. And Bamba. Easy for him as now Dani Ceballos. Ceballos onto Masengo. Back to Dani Ceballos. And Dani Ceballos to run through the middle. He's got a bit of space. Leonard, make that overlap, mate. And you're getting the ball. There we go. 1 touch. And bang it across goal. What a save. Rebound. Blocked by the foot. Header. And that's definitely going wide. But what a save from both the keeper and defender right there as Digne, the small man, wins his header to keep this attack actually alive for the moment. But no, Leonard kills it off again. Not bad though, you know. Not bad as De Vern. Bad as Shield. Dani Ceballos straight through that middle again. Cutting through them like a knife through butter. But just got to put the ball into the back of the net as Jean-Philippe Mateta has that run from hand. Noah, but I expect Digne. There we go. The flooding forward we bought for 44 million has put that over the top. Surely. No, a handball not given, but it almost landed to Masengo if it passed that man. Now Wind on the ball again, who puts one out to the wing, you know, and Verbruggen's in a bit of a race here. He's come out a long way as the keeper is fallen over. Uh-oh, need to block this. Get there, please. As I thought you were leaving that right there, that put some panic in me. We're never safe as Bamba onto Masengo. Here we go. It's Baumann back on the ball again. Can Baumann get some support? He's going to have to make it himself on Mateta as now, oh my days, Mateta, oh Masengo should I say, looking for Mateta in the middle, crosses one in. It's a corner, right, I'm just hoping this hits a hand to be fair. Always pausing for it as Badashil, front post. I want you to win headers unlike Bolly did, but too close to the keeper, head that down. Leonard does, still can't get there. And with Dean, I know we're buying a set piece taker as well, so should be better with the corners as Masengo from range. Usually I'm quiet when we concede goals, but I'm lost for words on our own. What a goal from Noah Masengo, the best we've scored in a while. Turns out, bang, and that had pace, that had venom, and that was stuck into the top bin. 1-0. What a way to get it. Jean-Philippe Mateta now. Can we find Simon Leonard over the top? Little chip, but 2 defenders in the way, and one's used the hand. Finally. One of these handballs is given as Bamba. Masengo couldn't repeat the same trick, could he? No, he could not. Just know I had to go for it again, though, as Agu back to Castelletto right here, and that is the half-time whistle. 1-0. Brilliant way to put us 1-0 up, but I want to see their defence come out the shell a little bit, and I want to see us just Get at them more. Simon Leonard right here as well, looking for Baumann. This is what I wanted. Flooding forward and actually making runs for each other as Baumann through that gap. Simon Leonard is good at turning inside of players as he does right here, but oh my days, what a turn. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. Simon Leonard off the post. That young player is so good, but still can't add to his tally right there, as that was a close one. On to Baumann, though, needs to score more goals from Cam as he tries to get a return ball and blocked. But what a hit that was, and what a move it was. Skilling in between players all left, right and centre. As here he is again, does it again to get past the play, but Zohi on the overlap does block it. Agu on to Ilicic, and Mustafa Name has now come on for Dani Ceballos, who's going to get his rest now we're in front. As don't make me regret that, Simon. Skills, Duverne with a block. Badashil with a great slide as Baumann to carry it forward as well onto Jean-Philippe Mateta, who's been quite quiet as Leonard's doing all the business almost to him. And Zohi, the pass across to Marquez. Marquez onto Ilic as Ilic tried to step across right there, and we still haven't won the ball though as it's back again. Two passes and they're kind of through as Kevin Zohi into Mark Cardona. Cardona onto Ilic. They've got a run at us right here. Wind. Grubels, what are you... It's actually gone in as well. Grubels, mate. I had no control over that. And it's 1-1. My voice is actually going, but still I'm a bit speechless by that because I did not control Grubels at all. He did that himself. No word of a lie. No word of a lie at all. And we're back all square really late on. Jonas blowing wind in our sails. Get it? Because his second name's a bloody Winders. It's into Leonard. We're going to try and get straight back into this if we can. Running at them. Tackled straight away and Leonard's gone down. Our best player, probably almost this season, I'd say, has an injury as Ilic. Come on, boys. Just look like you want it. As it's Bamber who gets a blocking right there. Name, come on, let's go forward as Leonard's still on the field. Runs straight into his teammate, though, so obviously he's took a knock on the head right there. Not doing things right. And Ilicic onto Zoe as they're trying to run through the middle. Ilicic back again. Marquez does win that ball. And Valerie, what are you doing, mate? You're embarrassing. And Zohi with it right here. He gets the pass off to Simon, though, and Badashil with the interception. And now we're going to pass it out. Masengo, man in front. Mateta. Go on, charge Mateta. Come on, charge Mateta. He's cut inside. Jean-Philippe. Ah. Had to do it again and it didn't succeed as it's now added time. 1 minute. And Digne's debut, I was hoping for 3 points to impress that man himself, but looks like it won't be as Ilicic wins the game for Nantes. How did Grubels not get that? How did he not get to that? That's embarrassing, I've got to say. Really, really bad. He comes out of the goal, goes to head it himself, and Bart Verbruggen, what are you doing to us? Ilic wins the game for the relegation threatened side. Yeah, it's going to be the final whistle, isn't it? It's passed back to Leonard. Just whack it, mate. I honestly don't have faith in you running forward and us getting forward. However, it's a free kick. Something could be done. Baumann with a back heel. Oh, my days. So many players right there, but back heels it into them as that's the final whistle blown. An injury, a defeat, and a big frown upon my face. And it will be 5 days without Simon Leonard. Simo, never even knew his real name because of course you can't hear pronunciations on this goddamn game. And you know what I'm thinking? I saw Martial doing well out on loan and we do need more players in this squad. You never know. As I'm going to simulate Nimes to end today off. And he's talking about the Bolly contract. Maybe last minute if he takes the rotational I might accept it, but no. Not right now. League form is what we focus on as we've got scout reports back, which they were bloody earlier. So we're going to have to step it to a stronger team because it's of course simulator to Elise Muleka into that lineup. And here we go. Nimes, 10th position. It's going to be a quick simulated one. How's it going to pan out? It's a 1-1 draw. It's a 1-1 draw. Willian. Maybe Willian Jose, I'm guessing. And Muleka. You know the 3 words I usually use. But what can I do? As Angers sits above us. And they're the next game. So I think I'm going to save that one. But with deadline day, the video length looks like it usually should do. So, if I clear my throat properly, because I'm really dying at the moment. I feel like it's coming back. Thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well so you do not miss an episode. in the future. I will see you all hopefully tomorrow, but it's not certain at the moment. Take care, guys, in a bit, and peace.